From the expected plot to the addition of new characters, let's check out what the second season of The Rings of Power has in store for us. I know everyone's dying to know the updates on the production, so here's the latest news for the show's second season. The exciting thing is that filming has been underway since October 2022, but Amazon is keeping everything under wraps for now, just like they did with the first season. Still, I do know a few things about what's coming our way. First off, there are going to be some major changes, including the recasting of Adar. Besides this, they'll be switching to a different filming location as the production has been called off from New Zealand. Plus, there are going to be many new actors and characters joining the cast. And guess what? The second season will have an all-female directing team consisting of Charlotte Brandstrom, Sanaa Hamri, and Louise Hooper. Not to mention, it'll have 8 fast-paced episodes just like the first season. It's sure to be epic. Clearly, all of this means that they're already in the middle of the production process. As I've mentioned that they won't be filming in New Zealand anymore, the new shooting location has been revealed to be the UK. So it's definitely good news that the team has already started filming and production. After all, they had to switch to a whole different part of the world. Besides this, Journey to Other Lands has been a recurring theme in Tolkien's world. No wonder the series will also explore new locations with time. What's more, the stranger in the Season 1 finale traveled to the never-before-seen lands of Rhûn in the east. So that might have been a possible hint that the next season would feature new locations. This leads me to the most pressing question about the upcoming season. Obviously, it's about the possible release date. Unfortunately, it seems like it'll be a while before we get to see next season. That's because the showrunner, Patrick McKay, said that it may take another couple of years to complete production. Honestly, this doesn't come as a big surprise. I mean, the series operates on a grand scale, which will take time to recreate. And it's important that Amazon doesn't hold back on those mind-blowing visual effects. Clearly, the effects themselves will require a lot of time and effort to make. As you might recall, The Rings of Power was said to be the most expensive TV series ever created. After all, the debut season alone cost a whopping $462 million. Therefore, it's highly likely that Season 2 will require a significant effort and investment as well. That means we'll have to sit tight and wait for more updates. But I'm sure it'll be worth the wait. Wait, fans aren't just excited about the release date. They're curious to know about the possible cast as well. It looks like we can expect to see some familiar faces from the first season. Yes, Morfydd Clark, Macaulay Cavanaugh, and Robert Armayo will be reprising their roles as Galadriel, Nori, and Elrond respectively. And, get this, Amazon has also confirmed 8 new cast members. They include Oliver Wilson, William Chubb, and Stuart Bowman, among others. But the biggest news is that the villainous Adar has been recast, with Sam Hazeldine taking over the role from Joseph Mawle. I don't know yet if this change in appearance will be a part of the story, or if it's just because of scheduling conflicts. Either way, I can't wait to see what this talented cast will bring to the table in the next season. So it goes without saying that we'll be introduced to several new characters in Season 2. First off, there have been reports that the show is looking to cast Círdan, one of the elven lords who becomes a keeper of the 3 rings. And speaking of elves, Galadriel mentioned in episode 7 of the first season that her husband had been missing. Obviously, this raised many questions among Tolkien fans. Turns out, she just meant it was the last time she saw him, not that he was dead.
And my husband.
Husband?
Celeborn was his name. We met in a glade of flowers. I never saw him again after that.
So there's a high possibility that Morgoth may have tried to corrupt her husband, Celeborn, as he did with Adar. But that's not all. The showrunners have also hinted that we might get to see some of the future Nazgûl in Season 2. If you've read the books, you'd know that Tolkien named one of them Kambul the Easterling. So there's a chance that Gandalf's journey east could bring him and Nori in contact with the Nazgûl. Now this opens a whole new world of original characters and storylines, which is super exciting. But you know what's even more exciting? The plot of the second season. Without a doubt, the major focus is going to be on the evil Sauron. That means we can expect to see a deeper exploration of the character and his true motivations. Additionally, Charlie Vickers, who played Sauron's Fairform Halbrand, has spilled some details. He's promised that we'll get to see Sauron in his full glory as he prepares to move his pieces on the chessboard. Besides this, the showrunners have also teased that Season 2 will be similar to Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight. Clearly, Sauron will take the center stage here as a complex evil character. So if you were hoping for more backstory on him, you'll finally get your wish fulfilled. After all, the second season will fill in all the missing pieces about the character. On top of this, it's been revealed that the upcoming season will feature an epic 2-episode battle. While the specifics are currently unknown, it's sure to be a thrilling spectacle that fans won't want to miss. Overall, it promises to be a must-watch. With a focus on Sauron and an epic battle on the horizon, I can't wait to see what the show has in store for us. And if that's not enough to get you excited, wait till you hear the next news. The second season won't be the last one. Yes, you've heard that right. Season 2 isn't going to be the final installment in the series. That's because the showrunners have already planned out a 5-season arc. While Amazon has officially greenlit 2 seasons so far, there could be news about a potential 3rd season in the coming months. But the recent acquisition of the Lord of the Rings IP by Embracer Group has caused some uncertainty about the show's future. Still, the show has been a huge success for Amazon. After all, the series premiere was streamed by 25 million viewers in the first 24 hours. With this level of success, it's likely that the streamer will want to continue with the series beyond Season 2. Well, the first season somehow failed to make its marks among Tolkien fans despite the massive streaming numbers. Still, it's too early to judge the show. I mean, Amazon has already poured in a massive budget and high hopes for the show. Clearly, they hoped that the series would be a major success, attracting subscribers to the Prime Video service. Without a doubt, the show was a hit among the viewers, but you can't deny that it was overshadowed by HBO's House of the Dragon. Besides this, fans and critics had mixed reactions to the prequel series. Sure, they praised its visual effects, but weren't much fond of the writing and deviation from Tolkien's original stories. As it heads into its second season, it faces the challenge of increasing viewership while winning over skeptics about Amazon's version. Still, shows like Game of Thrones have proven that slow-burn dramas can become crossover hits over time. So there's still hope for the Rings of Power to find its footing and become a success. That's all about the major details for the second season of the show.